Yeah, we're just excited about having another NCAA Regional here at home, and certainly look forward to the competition. I think you've got 4 good teams in here, and anytime you get to this time of year, all 4 teams have earned the right to come here, and so we look forward to the challenge that that's going to bring, and but again, excited to be playing here at home. I didn't hear the last part of that question.
Just what went into, deciding to go with basic rotation?
I just think all 3 guys have pitched great all year in that order, and we didn't see any need to change the order, and so just felt like that was going to give us our best opportunity to win the regional, and I think that's. Anytime you're playing in an NCAA regional, you try to look and see what is our best way to win, and it was to stay with our rotation, and so that's kind of what went into the decision.
I'm excited. Did it last year and it was awesome. So hoping we can come out again this year and get a good start going.
Matt, talk a little about Southern Miss in the field, of course, back in 09. It goes well. What's it like having them in maybe a revenge factor all 3 of them?
Oh, well, of course. For us old guys, upperclassmen, we've seen Southern Miss come in here and take it from us, and that definitely burns a hole in our chest. But we're going to go out there. We have all intentions of winning 3 games in a row. We get in and get out, and but Southern Miss being here gives us even more motivation to go through with flying colors.
I haven't seen anything on video, but I think the first thing I looked at when they were awarded to come here in this regional, first thing I always look at is their pitching staff. So right away you see a guy that I think has 9 wins. Then I'm like, okay, is he left or right-handed? He's a left-hander. So you start kind of just trying to make as many calls as you can to get information on the guy. But obviously Dobbs, who's going to pitch against us, a very good pitcher. Threw great in the conference tournament for them. And the thing that sticks out about Austin Peay is that they won the regular season and they won the tournament. So very consistent team. Looks like they like to run and steal bases, put pressure on you. 2 hitters in the middle of the order have home runs and RBIs. So, I think they're definitely, they've earned their way here, and they're a conference champion. And that's really about all I got to kind of see and hear, and then just look at some stats, particularly on their first pitcher. And they deserve to be here. So, and that's who we play first, and that's kind of where our concentration is.
Matt, last time here in 09, there were a lot of home runs hit here at the stadium. I'm just curious, how does this ballpark play this year with the new bats? It's like any other park, and they still got the short power out there.
Oh yeah, well the parks play the same for 3 years. The ball flies to right, and depending on the wind. But the new bats, they're different. You're going to have to play more small ball. You have to pitch better. You need these 2 guys and Buck to go out there and shut down offenses. And pitching and defense is the name of the game this year. It's not as easy to get back into games this year as it was the last few years with the new bats. But we're just going to have to go out there and play hard and see what happens.
During the regular season, you were able to get a read off the mark how we pitch against the previous day out, facing a completely different team next day. How do you prepare for that?
Well, you just got to look at the team you're facing, and just got to have an aggressive approach. Go out there and use your strengths against their weaknesses, and give it all you got, and hope you come out with a W. So.
Your game, or is it just they can adapt to yours?
I think it's a lot more to my strength. I mean, we go over the scouting report before the game, but I don't really look too in depth of it. I mean, just kind of see what kind of tendency a batter has, but I know I'm going to be a whole different pitcher than what they've been getting reads off in the past. So it's nothing to take too literally word for word. I feel like my strong points as a pitcher is something I should be pitching off based on what the hitter's weakness tendencies are.
Yeah, I would completely agree. You use the scouting report. You know, if there's something on there that you can exploit, then you'll definitely exploit it. But you're going to rely on your strengths, the way you know how to pitch and the way you pitch best. So.
Danny, do you manage the pitching staff any differently in the NCAA tournament than you do in the ACC? They're both postseason, but there is a difference probably, especially when you enter the ACC knowing you're probably going to be in the NCAA regardless of the outcome. Here the outcome is a little more.
Oh, I think you definitely manage it differently, and you're looking to win each game and keep moving on. And so it's kind of whatever you think you need to do that particular game from a pitching standpoint, you're going to do it. And, we've declared our 3 starters, but I would say beyond that, it's anybody that's sitting over there we could use to try to win a game. And, and so maybe guys that were in a certain role in the regular season, they aren't quite in the same role in the postseason. I mean, you're playing it kind of pitch by pitch, inning by inning, trying to get 27 outs in a game and move on.
Coach, back in '09, remember Southern Miss brought a lot of fans over here, and I remember you challenging your fan base to show up and support this team. You got Mississippi State and Southern Miss, 2 teams that traveling well. Is there any challenge to the fan base this week to kind of come out here and just really back this team?
Well, I just hope that our people, understand how important they are in us, having a home field advantage and playing well. And Southern Miss traveled with a lot of fans. I'm sure Mississippi State will travel with a lot of fans, but I'm hoping also that there's a lot of Georgia Tech fans every time we play, and that they're loud. So, we'll see. Atlanta can be a funny town sometimes, and I think the good thing is, I guess the Thrashers, are they gone? So there's no hockey. Last time I checked, the Hawks aren't in the NBA Finals. I think the Braves are heading to New York, so our people really don't have an excuse of at least a pro outlet that they might be going to. So I hope that they rally around the Jackets.
Danny, the ACC tournament gave you a chance to see your bullpen in a different type of setting than maybe during the regular season. Are you satisfied with what you saw from the bullpen?
Yeah, I thought our bullpen pitched really well in the ACC tournament. Particularly, we got in that 15-inning game with NC State, and we use a guy like Matt Grimes, who had not pitched in relief all year, and he comes in and ends up getting a win there. I thought all those guys stepped in there and did their job. So I think we have a lot of different ways we can use our bullpen. We've got left and right matchup guys, and I guess you could say the ACC tournament was kind of a little bit of a testing ground for a tournament-type situation to see how those guys would react, and I thought they did a great job.